Disney Vibes Podcast, talking insider tips, tricks, and pixie dust. For the most magical place on Earth, here's Andrew and Heather.
Welcome to... What are you doing? I can't even get through the intro and you're starting to laugh. Welcome to Disney Vibes Podcast. This is episode number 28. Disney Vibes brought to you by Magical Destinations Travel. Like us, our content, our show, Heather's jokes. Show your support by booking your next Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise, Adventures by Disney, Universal, Alani, other cruises. BookMDTravel.com costs you nothing for a free quote from any of our agents. You're already laughing. You are. I don't even know. I don't know, folks.
This is gonna be. Either...
See, when we go video, you are so done. It's just
Great.
Whatever.
All right. Fine.
It is what it is. As always, you can download the Disney Vibes Podcast wherever you get your podcast from. Like the content, help us out by providing feedback and a rating as well. Greatly appreciate your support. I cut you off. You wanted to speak because you weren't raising your hand, so talk to me.
Oh, my gosh. No, it's fine. Yeah. Just be sure to subscribe to all the things and be up and up on the latest Disney news.
Lots of news. That's it. All right. I don't know if you could top last week's joke.
I don't think so either. This is going to be like a ridiculous, like...
Mufasa!
No, it's not that. But it's kind of funny because I can relate.
Okay. So I can't.
Well, no, but you'll know where I'm coming from with this. Okay.
Okie doke.
Are you ready?
As ready as I'm going to be.
Why is Yoda such a fantastic gardener?
Because he eats frogs. I don't know.
He has green fingers.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's not like last week.
I know it's not like last week,
sorry.
but it made me smile. It made
Okay.
me laugh.
That's fine. Green fingers. Gardener. Got it.
And for the record, I do not have green fingers. I have
You're not a green thumb person.
Opposite color of green. What is that in the color wheel? Oh.
Black.
Black, brown. Yes, that's me.
You know? Yeah. Not a gardener at all. Heather is she just
fantasize about gardening.
No, that was not the right word.
Okay,
but no, you are.
I try.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of when we go on the Living with the Land thing. You're like, wow, they make it look so easy. Gardening, remember the Epcot?
Yeah.
Heather's not the individual who jumps off the boat to grab a cucumber because they're hungry, like someone did.
No. P.S. We live on an apple orchard.
That's true.
So,
but again, whatever. We're that's off the rails. All right, here we go. Would you rather be Shrek for 2 hours?
Shrek's not Disney. Keep going. Shrek.
Okay. Or the Beast for 2 hours?
Oh, Shrek.
I was going Universal. We do Universal as well.
I understand, but just...
So you'd rather be Shrek than the Beast?
Yeah, Shrek is fun. He's
Shrek's
got all
fun.
the pals. He's got all...
He's just got Donkey.
The donkey.
Yeah. Not the donkey. It's just Donkey.
Donkey and all the dragon. Well, he's the...
Oh, well, that's because the dragon and Donkey are...
And don't get me wrong. Beauty and the Beast is my all-time favorite Disney
you love Belle.
movie. Yeah, because I love Belle. But I would go with Shrek.
Okie doke.
He could be moody.
Fair enough.
So I can relate.
That is a true statement. All right, so I want to talk about Disney Wish. Disney Wish is Disney Cruise Line's most recent cruise ship. It just had its first sailing, and there were a ton of influencers all over it. It's going to get tons of strong opinions from passionate cruisers and first-timers, and it's, like I said, the latest DCL addition to their fleet. So it's going to be your favorite, your least favorite, depending upon what you've experienced in the past. Right. So they dub it as the Castle of the Sea. It heavily emphasizes some of the company's most valuable intellectual properties. So Star Wars, Marvel, Frozen, they all have very strong presences aboard the ship. I can't wait to sail on the Wish.
I know. So I actually was scrolling through something last night, and there was the Frozen piece is a dinner, right? Or some type of show.
Well, I mean, I believe they have all kinds of, it's sprinkled throughout, literally.
Right. So, well, anyways, the guy, and I forgot his name, but you'll be able to know who I'm talking about. The yoo-hoo guy.
Oh, the guy, yeah.
Woohoo.
I know who you're talking about.
He
in
was,
Frozen. Yeah.
He was like greeting people, and there was a part where I believe Hans and I don't know, someone, and he was throwing out like fake snow. He was just,
okay.
It was funny. It made me laugh. So
Well, and that's the experience. I mean, that's part of it. The theming, the overall, they want you to experience all of the magic, and throwing snow is some of it, obviously. But they do have a lot of themes as far as things that are specifically geared towards kids and kids club versus bars and lounges for the adults as well. I mean, typically most people are like, oh, Disney Cruise Line, it's going to be a family-oriented kind of thing because of Disney being the owner of it, obviously. However, there are a lot of people that just go on Disney Cruise Line because of the level of treatment, thank you, and care, and just immersive experience that comes with it. It is an absolute gorgeous ship. It's like no other, with every detail in general. It is bringing the contemporary Disney park experience as much as possible to a cruise ship. Now, here's the thing, that it's not a bad idea if you like cruising. Some people are like, oh, no, I can't be stuck on a boat. Whatever. It's not a boat. It's really like a floating palace, island, whatever. You're not having the rides and all that kind of stuff. It's a different way of vacationing. However, in comparison to pricing of Walt Disney World trips and everything right now, it's very comparable. It's getting closer and closer to where it's a great value for your money because all your food's included. You don't have to worry about all those extras. So when you are, or your agent, I should say, is helping you kind of compare a Walt Disney World trip and going to the parks and all that with tickets, hotel, etc., versus a Disney cruise vacation, it's not that far off anymore.
No, and another point when you're talking about the food.
Oh, it's good food.
Well, it's good food, and then there are times in which you can go and get, what do they have? Like the soft serve ice cream is available, and like sodas and coffee, I think, is free, or you.
Yeah, well, they have the bottomless beverage thing that you can get with Disney. I mean, for sodas. Like, there's a lot of things that are free. I don't want to say free. You're paying for it up front. It's not like there's an additional charge, on top of it for everything. Alcoholic beverages, this and that. But most of your food, certain beverages are included in that regular price.
I was just going at the fact that you can have your own soft serve ice cream.
Oh, you can. Yeah, correct. Yeah, I mean, that's usually around the whole time. You went right to dessert. I got it. So, but the restaurants, fine dining lounges, counter service, all the best of Disney Cruise Line are literally on the Disney Wish. And if your primary concerns are activities for kids, remember, Kids Club. They have like counselors, so you can go to the spa or something like that. Kids, eating, entertainment, the chances are the Disney Wish is going to be your favorite ship because it literally makes sure all of those things, every attention to detail is taken care of and it's emphasized. So a lot of people, if you look around, it's on the christening cruise. Everybody's back. It's absolutely phenomenal. And the entertainment, I think a lot of people don't think of it. When we went on it, we saw first-rate movies. I remember when we went, it was Ant-Man and Wasp, awesome, and Incredibles 2.
And Cinderella, the newer one.
Oh, yes, yeah, on the deck, yep.
Right.
Yeah, the live-action one, not the animated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. They do the fireworks at sea, the Pirate Night, all of those things. And they've done, we saw Aladdin. So like a Broadway show. Remember? Genie, the guy was great. You have no recollection of it.
I don't remember.
You had too many lapu-lapu drinks that night
Maybe.
But we went to the show, and they did Aladdin, and our kids were absolutely enthralled with it. Like, they paid attention. It was awesome. So I think the entertainment is something that gets overlooked with these shows, but it's on these cruise lines, but it's absolutely phenomenal. With them, the water slides, everything. I can't wait to go.
I know.
The luster, everybody's going to go right now, but we will get there eventually on the Disney Wish. So, and I would say it could be our favorite ship. I mean, we love Disney Cruise Line overall. We've cruised multiple cruise lines: Norwegian, Carnival, Royal Caribbean. Disney's just different.
No.
Just different.
It is, without a doubt. And then just 2 points I wanted to make.
Sure.
In regards to the kids club, I remember I don't remember how.
You
how
just said
this-
you
I
remember.
know,
Now you
no,
don't remember.
What I was
got
getting
you.
at is I remember our daughter like being okay with basically spending
was
the
gone.
entire day there.
Yeah.
I don't remember how old she was. Do the math for me real quick. Jameson was
It was
still 4 years
18,
ago?
right? Yeah, so she was 6.
So 6 years old, and it was very interesting, like how they went through. They all had to watch. This is pre-COVID. Obviously.
You had a cell phone.
You had to wash your hands.
Oh, the washing stations.
You had to wash your hands before you go in there. Adults cannot go in there. However, you can tour the station.
Yeah, the first day you get on board. Yep.
You can tour everything.
And everything is themed Disney, so the kids are
100%.
They have everything.
And then once your child goes in, you're given a cell phone in which they can communicate with you if they want to get picked up. So I remember our Braden wasn't too fond of it. Like we would go and grab him, but it gave Andrew and I the opportunity to go to the adult. What is it? The adult
bingo. No, I'm just kidding. I think we did go to bingo though.
you were all bingo. Yeah, no. The adult pool. That's what I was getting at.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, Jameson, he was maybe 18 months old. We had him in the nursery there.
Right, which I believe was an extra cost. I mean, we could go Disney, like at some point we'll have to do a whole Disney Cruise Line episode because there's a lot.
Right.
Kids Club is included, but the newborns was an extra, an additional cost for whatever the hours were or whatever it was. So,
but anyways, there are opportunities for you to be able to have that adult time if you wish.
Which is different because
did you hear that? If you wish. Wah, wah.
See, now they would have loved that on video with you.
Because I just lit right up.
Yeah. It is a different experience. We love the parks nonetheless, but you're always on with your kids at that point. This could give you that little bit of adult time to escape at times. So a cruise could be something. And obviously you can contact Heather or go to bookmdtravel.com and get your free quote. And there's all lengths, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 7 days, even longer. So, and all destinations. So depending upon where you want to go. Okay, here's what's happening. Great news. First look, here we go. More character dining to return at Walt Disney World Resort. Just got that. So for those guests who've been waiting patiently for that special hug while they feast on those delicious eats, you're in luck. Your wish has come true, Heather. The time has come for even more character dining experience to make their grand return. So throughout Walt Disney World, some guest favorite restaurants are gearing up to welcome favorite pals back, including Stitch for breakfast at Ohana. At Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. That's really the only place, maybe in Epcot, you can see Stitch. I don't know where you can see Stitch much, or it's maybe at his the Lilo and Stitch adventure. There she goes. She lit up again.
No, we saw Stitch on the cruise.
Yeah, well, yes. Yeah. I'm talking Walt Disney World.
No. I was just thinking of when we ever saw him, and that's where it was.
Got it. Minnie and her friends for breakfast at Cape May Cafe at Disney's Beach Club Resort will be returning, and Winnie the Pooh and friends at the Crystal Palace in Magic Kingdom Park for both lunch and dinner will be back. So get ready for those laughs, hugs, lasting memories. They're all here. The places are getting their character dining back soon. So if we think of what's coming back at Magic Kingdom Park, okay, the Friendship Celebration nestled within Main Street, USA, September 20th, those friends from the 100 Acre Wood will be rejoining the celebratory feasting for lunch and dinner at the Crystal Palace. The buffet with characters featuring Winnie the Pooh and friends starting September 20th, and they will be having their feast with carved prime rib, seasonal ravioli, and peel and eat shrimp. At Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, September 27th, Ohana's Best Friends Breakfast will be back featuring Lilo and Stitch. And of course, you can have your pineapple coconut breakfast bread, which is glorious.
Oh, delicious.
Mickey waffles, and then you can have the Lilikoi juice and Moana smoothie as well. And lastly, Disney's Beach Club Cape May Cafe will have October 4th. The Minnie's Beach Bash breakfast will be back, including, you ready? The mouth-watering salted caramel beach buns.
Beach buns.
So more characters coming back. Again, another step in the right direction.
I find it interesting that they're rolling this out, I guess, after the summer crowds. You know what I mean?
Yes, everything will be back, but they're also doing it right before they technically celebrate October. Epcot's 40th anniversary in October. Epcot turns 40 this year.
Oh.
So that's kind of like, right.
Precursor.
Exactly. Right there. Right then and there. There it is. So character dining, again, just another way to see the characters between the Genie Plus. Everything's coming back kind of to, I don't want to say normal, but some sense of normalcy. So There are still some discounts still available. I want to touch base on that real quick. So if you want one of those last-minute trips coming up, pretty much through October, sometimes November, there are special rates at All-Star Movies, Music, and Sports Resorts. There's other resort discounts as well at all of the Walt Disney World Resorts. Disney World Resorts can also have a 25% discount if you are a Disney Plus subscriber. That is through September 30th, 2022. It could be up to 25%, depending upon the tier of the resort that you are staying at. Could be as low as 10%, but all the way up to 25% as well for just doing something you probably already have, right? Disney Plus, most people. And lastly, the deal for the fall is still around for Disney Visa debit and credit card members. There are discounts up to 30% depending upon what tier resort you stay at. So wanted to mention that. We have been waiting for this new news. The new name and opening timeline has been revealed for Princess and Frog Splash Mountain. We finally have the name of what they're going to call it. We saw that one piece of concept art about a year ago. It's been like mum's the word. Haven't heard much from Disney, but Disney has revealed the name and opening for the overhauled Splash Mountain inspired by The Princess and the Frog that's coming to both Disneyland and Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. So we're going to talk about what timelines we think is going to happen. They literally just released this news within the last week or so, Heather, I believe, right?
Yes.
But it's going to be called Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Bayou. Okay, got it. Bayou Adventure.
So the all-new American attraction will bring guests into the world of Walt Disney Animation Studios' film The Princess and the Frog like never before, according to Disney. The reimagined ride will open at Magic Kingdom in Florida and Disneyland in California in late 2024. So you'll be waiting just over 2 years for that ride as they reimagine it. So here's what I can say. If you are going to Disney World or Disneyland anytime between now and I'd say January,
I know.
go on Splash Mountain. It's going to be it.
Yeah,
They're going to be shutting it down. I'd say they'll get through the holiday crowds, maybe sooner, right? They're going to shut it down right after the holidays, and that's it. It's going to be almost 2 full years for refurbishment.
They do not have a concrete date in which they will shut it down, but what you're just saying...
No, that's my guess.
Exactly. No, but what you're saying makes a ton of sense. Like, have it go through to the end of the year so that
Get through the
big
holidays.
holiday rush comes. And then, like you said, go on it multiple times. It's funny. We have friends that are going down, and it's her absolute favorite ride. And she goes, I know as soon as we get there, it's not going to be...
When's she going?
In August.
Oh,
I was like, I think you're going to be fine, but it's like
should be good in August. I don't think
ride.
they'll do it in August.
So
I think if they just announced this now, they're going to get through the holidays.
Right.
And I think it's also going to be a precursor. They're going to close that down, and Tron's going to open. Honestly, that's just my gut. But Walt Disney Imagineers have been frequent travelers to Louisiana while conducting their extensive research to ensure Tiana's Bayou Adventure preserves the heart and soul of the city that inspired Princess Tiana's story. From exploring the French market and the Bayou to consulting with academic chefs, musicians, and cultural institutions, these Imagineers have received inspiration from all over the region to put it into the ride. So it looks pretty cool, like the concept art. I mean, they typically have done things right. And they also now have kind of revealed a new look for Tiana. Did you see that? Not just the princess. She's now literally like Jungle Cruise attire, honestly. But again, so that is coming. The big thing to think about in regards to that, again, if you want to go on that, make sure that's a priority within the next 6 months, I'd say, because I honestly do think it will be shut down it's going to take, I think, almost 2 years.
Oh, it's so hard because it's probably one of the most popular rides there. But you know what?
Yeah, everybody likes it. It's a little bit of water, get you, cool you down, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Everybody loves the ride. It is what it is. What are you going to do?
Nope, exactly.
But I do think that it is reasonable if they're saying the date is late 2024. That should give them plenty of time to be working on that, with everything else. But construction delays, things change,
right.
So it could be beyond that. However, I'm hopeful that we are talking to you 2 years from now saying it's opening up soon, get ready. But I don't want to make any guarantees.
No, and I also like the fact that they do so much homework. I mean, of course Disney does, but like they bring you in. There's a video that gives you like behind the scenes of how they're making it, and they're going in and talking to people, and it just shows you how much they pride themselves in being sure they give you the most accurate depiction of what they're trying to create.
1,000% agreed. With that news being said, we know that Tron's getting closer out over in the Tomorrowland area, and we'll definitely post pictures of the progress when we get down to Walt Disney World Resort. But that being said, Tomorrowland's top 2 attractions have gotten updates. So with Tron Light Cycle Run racing towards completion and hopefully opening this holiday season, if not, like I said, in January, at Walt Disney World, the work continues to modernize Magic Kingdom's Tomorrowland. This continues with the updates of 2 just favorites because they're just classics, but they've updated little things in them. One is the Carousel of Progress, which was overdue, just like we know Spaceship Earth is, and the People Mover. You're looking perplexed.
Because I feel like those are the same. Wait, what's the one where it takes you through
different decades?
Yeah.
That's the Carousel of Progress. You
right.
progress.
No, but which one's the People Mover?
That's the one around the top that just moves you around the top of Tomorrowland. Remember, it's up top a little bit. It's elevated.
Oh, yes,
it's like a little.
do.
It's not.
Yes,
I don't want to say a roller coaster, but
it's a way to just chill out. I think get on there, chill out for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
guess it's not a thrill ride.
No. It's just something fun for people. But the changes have come to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress and the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. They want to move people. That's all they want to do. They want to move people. But so Carousel of Progress, if you've never been, just go on it and experience it.
Oh,
it's little things. So not major updates, but just the characters' attire that are in it.
Was much dated.
Yes. Hairdos, right, have been done. Something from the 90s, right? Now it's they've just updated the animatronics clothing and everything like that. The virtual reality goggles are on there now, right? With headphones. Like they're just changing little things. But it's different. It was definitely needed, like you said. And as they continue to, it's a popular thing, I think, because it's inside and it cools you down.
Right.
And it's different. And honestly, for this generation of youth, they don't know what it was like. And you literally just said something about that with the 90s. What were you talking about?
I did. Something in regards to, well, there was this one where it was a girl on a rotary phone.
Right.
She was sitting down, and it was like, next time my kids talk about, their internet glitching, I'm going to show them that this was our way of communication.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah. They've never seen a rotary phone. It's only been cordless or cell phones.
Right. And then
they don't know what a VCR is. They don't know what an 8-track is. They don't know what a record is. Well, they may.
What's an 8-track?
It's music. It's like it was a square, like a rectangle.
It's not a tape?
No. Okay, bigger than a cassette.
How old are you right now? 8-track.
Well, I don't know. My family had them. Anyways, thanks, Heather.
All right. So
moving on. But
I am 3 years younger than him. Just saying.
Great.
Okay.
Moving on.
Off the rails.
I will stop talking about 8-tracks, but cassettes. They don't know cassettes. They don't know CDs.
Walkmans.
They didn't know how you had it. Walkmans, right? So pressing the the pause, the play and record button at the same time to record a song on the radio. They don't get any of that. Like a boombox. They don't. It's
Top 9 at 9. To record your favorite songs.
Yeah, on your local radio station, right? It's insane that they don't. I mean, it is what it is, but it's crazy. So the Carousel of Progress kind of gives them
a little taste, so
a glimpse, right?
They can ask you questions. Mom, what do you mean that your phone, you had to press the numbers and go?
Oh, they had to hang up and wait because you screwed one up or something. That was the
my
worst.
gosh.
That was the worst. You needed patience for that. But anyways, as we date ourselves, that was just a glimpse into how much technology has changed, and the Carousel of Progress, right, can kind of show your children that or grandchildren in one ride right there, so you wouldn't have to explain it all.
See, and Disney has educational purposes behind it, everyone. So if you're ever like, what are you going to learn at Disney? You do that, and then you go to the President's, what is it? The
Hall of Presidents.
There you go.
Hall of Presidents, and you can go to Living with the Land in Epcot. So they do have a bunch of different things. You are right. So as we talk refurbishments, there are a lot of things that are getting refurbished. We talked about, obviously, Splash Mountain, and then just the People Mover and Carousel of Progress. So other things that are either shut down, getting worked on. In Animal Kingdom, currently, we know that Festival of the Lion King should be reopening on July 16th, hopefully. That's the tentative date. Primeval Whirl is permanently closed and demolished, so they're going to be putting something else, on there. So, but Festival of the Lion King should be open. Magic Kingdom, we don't know the exact date of Enchanted Tales with Belle when that's coming back. We know we just talked about Splash Mountain, and hopefully the Walt Disney World Railroad hopefully will be reopening by fall. It still has not reopened yet. I think part of that's due to the Tron construction, honestly, because it goes around the perimeter.
Right. I actually didn't realize that had been out.
The Mickey and Pals are up top there, but the train station's not going.
Yep.
Epcot Experience is closed permanently as they keep reimagining and redoing Epcot into those 3 different worlds. Canada Far and Wide and Circle Vision 360 is closed through November of 2022, so you will not see that right now. Hollywood Studios, we're still hoping Fantasmic comes back. Everybody asks. It's not been announced. I do think that would help alleviate crowds for fireworks if you have Fantasmic going in Hollywood Studios. When we were there last year, I remember it rained that night.
It did.
But they did have some kind of small, it wasn't Fantasmic or even on that level, but they had some kind of show with some fireworks that nobody knew about.
No, and we were trying to figure out what it was or why it was happening. It had something to do with like maybe they were just testing things out. I don't know. It was behind the Chinese theater.
Yeah, the old, which Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railroad, right?
Right.
So hopefully Fantasmic will be coming back late summer. I would love. Frozen Sing-Along Celebration will be closing August 22nd of this year. August 22nd, 2022, Frozen Sing-Along. So if you want to sing Let It Go one more time, please do that prior to August 22nd. Not sure if it's going to be coming back. Jedi Training Academy, Trials of the Temple. We don't know the return date for that. Same thing with Star Wars Galactic Spectacular. TBD. Star Wars Launch Bay, we know, is reopening July 17th or around there. Same thing because of those character meet and greets with BB-8 and Chewie. Now, here's my thing. All right, I'm going to go off the rails for a second here.
Oh, boy.
This is what I think they should do with Launch Bay, all right, for Star Wars. You could do something much better because Chewie is automatically already in Galaxy's Edge, walking around. He's there. You can get a picture with him, right?
Okay.
So my thought was, and you could do the same thing with, I guess you do the same thing with Darth Vader, right? And he's walking around, but whatever. You want to keep Darth, fine. I got it. I think you either do, because of everything that's been going on, you put Boba Fett in there.
And the Mandalorian.
Or, even better, you ready?
No.
You put the Mandalorian in one where Chewie is, and you put Grogu. The child where BB-8 is. Just put him there. I mean, BB-8 just squeaks and beeps and bops and that's it. So I think that would be a huge thing.
How's that go again?
Nope, sorry. You only get it one time.
All right, so hold on. But you're talking about where you go.
Launch Bay on the right.
Take a picture with them.
Yeah, inside there in the Launch Bay, yeah. Not in Galaxy's Edge. Totally different.
The reason why I am not recalling this is because the older kids went in with him for this. I did not go in and get the pictures taken.
Probably you're right,
So I was with the youngest, our babes.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Got it.
So,
right,
whichever.
hey.
I mean, that's just my thought. But
I like your thinking. I think it makes sense.
Disney Imagineers, there you go. Mm-hmm. Just credit right here. Anyways, the other thing is we hope that the Frozen Sing-Along Celebration will be back, but I do think it should. It's not like it's a huge refurbishment for Frozen Sing-Along, let's be honest, right? It could. It's only supposed to be back by mid-September, so they may just add some more songs. It's nothing, well, because it's live actors. So, Go ahead. You're raising your hand.
I am because, one thing I wanted to mention is that we saw that show last year.
We did.
And it was worth it.
The snow comes down at the end.
The snow comes down, but there was a
Spoiler alert.
of adult humor in there.
There was.
And I appreciated that. Like, I legit was laughing and singing along, and it was a great time. So if you can see it, it's a great way to cool down, by the way. And then, going from there, I'm sure they're just going to maybe, I'm trying to think if they did any songs from like the second movie. No? All right, well, maybe that's what they're doing, incorporating it.
Correct. It was still the storyline of the original Frozen. So
There you go.
maybe they were, I mean, if these actors and actresses, cast members have to do it that quickly, it could be dark. The show could be dark for a little bit longer because they have to practice and be ready. So we'll see. I also thought, I read somewhere on one of the socials, it would be cool if in the Star Wars launch bay, what if they had like Mickey, you've seen the Mickey Stormtrooper, Mickey dressed up as a Stormtrooper, right? Or Darth Goofy, all those kind of things. I don't know,
funny.
just, Jedi Donald or something. I don't know, whatever. And then we obviously outside the theme parks, Blizzard Beach Water Park. We don't know when that's coming back. Typhoon Lagoon is open. We had clients there. They loved it. It was great. So those are all those things on refurbishments. Obviously, timelines due to construction delays, materials, all those are subject to change without notice. But we'll see. That's currently up to date of where things are in regards to refurbishments and shutdowns. And we know hotels, they're coming as well. They're finishing up some of those refurbishments now. Got it?
I got it.
You were very quiet.
Yeah, no, I'm just taking it all in because there's a lot of info. And, this is our second episode just this week alone. So just the amount of news that keeps coming out, we want to make sure we're keeping you up to date. We try our hardest. And here we are. We just spent a half hour going through the most recent news.
So we're going to record again soon, very soon, sooner than Heather even knows. How about that?
Oh, boy.
Because
right.
I do want to talk non-alcoholic. You save that for food and
I
wine.
said I need another joke.
Oh, I think you said drink.
Oh, what's on your mind?
Anyways.
Okay.
We're going to talk, because Genie Plus, it keeps changing with adding things and this and that.
Oh, yeah.
So we do have to talk park hopping strategy, tips for Genie Plus, right? Specifically overall, and then at Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
All right. I mean, Hollywood Studios is one thing, but let's go. We talked at Epcot the last few episodes. Let's go back to, the main place, Magic Kingdom, because they're doing a lot there with the 2 fireworks shows a night, everything like that. So let's talk. I have some ideas for that of how to attack your plan of attack for your day at Magic Kingdom.
All
so
right.
closing thoughts, final thoughts, Heather. Impart your knowledge.
Oh gosh, no!
Come on, Mufasa.
Oh, Mufasa. Well, hold on. So, to check everything out, go to our website, bookmdtravel.com. You can get in touch with us to receive your free quote, or go to our blog page where you can get the notes from this past episode, and check us out on our Instagram, Magical Destinations Travel Co., Facebook, Magical Destinations Travel, and of course, Twitter, Magical Des Trav.
Nicely done.
Thank you. I try. It only took me 29 episodes.
28. Can you believe? 28. That's more than half a year.
That's more.
52 weeks a year, more than half.
Here you go with the numbers all the time. If you need any numbers,
Blah, blah, blah.
I was going to say numerals. Oh, God. Andrew is the best. He's a number sense brain. So,
got it.
Of course you went there.
Logic.
I'm not. I'm the creative aspect.
Mm-hmm. She's the Imagineer. Okay, till next time, let the Disney vibes flow.
Find Disney vibes for all your vacation needs on the web at bookmdtravel.com.